So my first question is, I know you touched upon this earlier, but if you already checked out the game mentally, you're homesick, why win the veto week, the second week? Did you have a brief change of heart, or was it just something that kind of just fell into your laps?
Yeah, I never checked out really on the game mentally. I was having struggles, obviously missing my family, so it was a balance of trying to stay in the game and miss my family, which I couldn't shake missing my family. But it was
Mm-hmm.
always good for me once the HOH part of the week started, and then the veto comp. Those days were really good for me because I was engaged
Hmm.
in the game and I wanted to play and I wanted to stay and I wanted to build alliances. But it was the downtime that really got to me. So it ended
Oh,
up being
okay.
a roller coaster of the 3 weeks where when it's time to play the game, let's go, let's win, let's stay, let's get myself off the block, know that I'm going to be here for another week, and then the game would get better for me. But
Mhm.
then you go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where it's just about talking game and being with people. And me being an older person in the house, I didn't have a lot of good conversations with people because I didn't relate to them. And by being on the block the first week, a lot of people stayed away from me for alliances and things like that because the chance is that I wasn't going to be there. So that was a constant struggle for me. But my head was always like I wanted to be there. I wanted to be in the game. I probably shouldn't have expressed as much as I did because it did obviously make people think I wanted to quit. But I think my actions spoke louder than my words as far as like I won the veto competition. I took myself off the block. If I really wanted to go home at that point, I either wouldn't have used the veto or I could have used it on somebody else.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand your point of view now. Like when you're not competing, it's kind of like, it gives you more time to think and, think about your family and stuff. But let's say we erase, your homesickness or maybe like, the fact that you're older in the competition. If you had a chance to be in a dream alliance or build your dream alliance, who would be in it and why?
Yeah, right from the get go, obviously Matt was the person that I was trying to build something with, and Matt, MJ, Leah, Cedric, Cam, and Tucker would have been my pick for the for the first group, and then to keep close, me, Tucker, and Cedric would have kind of maybe, and Matt would have kind of separated a little bit because I think we were going to be strong in competitions, both
Mhm.
mentally and physically.